Texting with Dad.
Oh.
It's here.
Hey, Ed, how you doing? I see. Oh, Ed might not be able to hear me. I see him. Hey, Ed. So we're going to go ahead and start because I want to respect Jeffreestyle's time. And so I am interviewing Jeffreestyle, and from what I can tell from his YouTube, he has been on
Are you on there?
a little over 7 months. Does that sound right, Jeff?
Yeah, probably about 7 months. I think.
Hey, Mac. Well, as far as your videos are, I could only go back 7 months. I assume you're.
Yeah. That's when I started.
Hey, Washington County News. So everybody's coming in right now. So that's.
Wow, my computer really lags.
Yeah, that's okay. That's why you don't watch it, but you can watch. You watch the other thing. Jay Santiago, how you doing, darling? How you doing? Joe Mac. I'm so glad you're here. We're getting ready to start, but I'm going to be interviewing. Down here is Jeffreestyle. So I'm going to tell you something about him. Yeah, okay, Night Train.
Oh, yeah, because you're touching your ear.
I don't know where you're.
No, it's lagging. It's way behind.
So when there's a super lag in the chat, because I'm watching it right now, I have about a 3-second lag on mine because I have a really good internet.
Oh, terrible.
It's going to seem like it lagged longer, but don't worry about it. It's okay. Hey, AZ Drone, how you doing? On my bucket list is to fly with you, Jeff. That's what Ed is saying to you right now.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
I love that guy.
We're going to do just a little poll. And I want you to tell me, looking at Jeff right now, how old do you think he is? How old do you think this child is? I just want to see.
Child.
Because I know I'm right in my age, what I think. And I think younger than me. Okay, but look at this guy. Really, how old? Sorry, this is too laggy. It's okay, Night Train. We'll catch you later. AZ Drone Dude 21. Yep. I hear what you're saying.
Yeah, 21.
36 to 40. Hey, John Coopy. That's what I'm saying. He's 50. Do you believe
Joe
that?
Mac's getting closer.
What did Joe Mac say? Yeah, but it's Canadian Drone up 40. He's 50, guys. I don't believe it. I do not believe it. I think he just likes hanging out with our older people. So he says he's 50.
Yeah.
Because we seem cool.
Yeah. I'm a teenager.
So I know that Jeff's been on YouTube, at least as far as I can tell, because I watched a whole lot of videos today on Jeff's freestyles for about 7 months. And so, I would have never thought you were 50, but wait, the music, I might have known Jeff. Oh, the music you play with your videos, fantastic. I love all the music.
Oh, thank you.
Playing with them. All of them are like the one you did, I think it was your first one or your second one, where you did the one Hold On.
Oh, yeah.
That song. Because I'm a little bit crazy. That's one of my favorite songs of all time.
Oh, me too.
So I thought, what a great deal. What a great deal. My kind of, yeah, he plays all my kind of music too. So I got some questions.
Thank you.
Can you let me know about where you were born and raised?
Yeah, I was born in Watsonville, California. And I grew up there when I was young, and then we moved to Gustine, California for a while.
So whereabouts in Gustine? Because I have family in San Diego and I lived there for 2 years. Where about it?
Uh,
It's all
Wa-
up
Watsonville's right by Santa Cruz,
okay.
and everybody knows where Santa Cruz is pretty much. But and then Gustine's like in the more in the San Joaquin Valley,
Okay.
and then we moved up here. I live in Los Molinas, but nobody knows where Los Molinas is, so I always tell them it's north of Chico. People know where
Okay.
Chico is too.
Chico
usually.
is, yes.
So
Nice.
that's we've lived here. Hmm,
So
the
iconic
40
bro-
years.
Do you know Iconic Bros?
Mm.
Someone said, hi,
No.
Uncle Jeff.
This is my Uncle Jeff.
Uncle Jeff. Who is it?
Onic Bros.
I don't know who that is.
Look in the chat.
Could be Riley. I just saw it too.
Ionic. At Ionic.
First gaming video, first try.
Oh, it might be my little nephew.
It's Riley.
Oh yeah, that's my nephew Riley.
I just said,
He's on.
Yes, yeah.
Riley,
That's
I'm
cool.
just picking
Hi
you up.
Riley.
I'm picking you up because I can. And I'll go watch your videos so you have more than no views, okay? I'll go watch
Oh, okay.
your videos. I love watching videos from our younger set.
Yeah.
Manana, welcome. So, and drone shots, hi. Okay, so let me go back to my it kind of threw me when I saw him. I was like, sometimes my grandson comes on. So
That's cool.
Bionic Bros, the only thing we don't do here is we don't do a lot of cursing, though I slip every once in a while. I try not to. But no politics, no religion. So if you're a big political, guy, we don't do that, Riley.
He's all into politics. He's
Yeah,
oh
yeah.
Riley.
13.
He's 13 now, so he's
He's
big
getting-
into politics.
He's getting ready. Hey, Mike Banny.
He was in
Like,
one of my videos.
Yeah.
That was him. Yeah, on the
Cool.
motorcycle. I chased him around on the
Yeah.
motorcycle with my drone.
Oh my God. My grandson's turning 14. I thought it was 15, but it's 14 in just about a week or so. So, yes, you never know when he'll come in. So you were raised there. What kind of child were you? Were you like this really great kid who just went to school, did your schoolwork,
Yeah,
or were
Till-
you like
till
the
probably-
rest of us?
yeah. Until I was a teenager, I was a good kid, and then that's when everything went downhill.
Did it?
That's when I found girls and smoking and drinking and all the normal
Normal
stuff,
teen stuff. Right.
Yeah.
I think that's what has gotten a lot of us with trying to get through those teen years, right?
Yeah. But it was different then. It's like that generation was so different. Like when people got mad at each other, you'd get in a fight and you'd be done and you'd be friends afterwards. And now kids want to pull out guns and shit. And, it's just, I don't understand it.
Yeah.
Different
Yeah.
generation.
Yeah, I think one of my first fights was in middle school when I took my hand and I backhanded someone really hard because they hit me in the head. I just went bam, and then went after them. And I gotta say, we became friends after.
Yeah.
You had to do something to get past something because
Yep.
they were mean girls. I mean, they just were, but they didn't know me because I was new to the school. They got to know me quick. Hey, rad girl, but that is just unacceptable now. There is none of that because it's ratcheted up, don't you think, to a whole new level.
Yeah. They're not handling their problems in a normal way. So it just builds and builds and builds. And then they end up having these school shootings and stuff. And it's ridiculous. I think teachers should just let kids go out in the field when they're pissed off and go fight each other. And then things would be fine. No, that wouldn't work.
So the opinions of the guests on this channel aren't necessarily
Yeah.
opinions of
Sorry.
That's like, even if I agree with them, it's not the opinions of the channel. Sometimes I think that if people realize that most all fights start based on fear, then we do a better job on handling that, right?
Yeah, exactly.
It's all based on some kind of fear. Oh my God, I see Red Dog and Ryan in here. High five, guys. So, I love those guys. They are so cool. And Rad Girl. So I know that, so you grew up, did you get a job right away when you were a teenager?
Yeah, I worked, off and on, and I ended up getting my my father owned a trucking company, and so I ended up getting my commercial license when I was 18, and I started driving semi, and I drove semis till I was 24 when I broke my neck, and so that's when
So how did you break your neck?
I was four wheel. We have do a lot of four wheeling around this area. We have a lot of 4-wheel drives and go up and down the creeks and stuff like that. And I got in with the wrong person one day, and we ended up rolling over, and the Corps of Engineers dug this hole like alongside the creek where they're rerouting the creek, and we were there the day before and it wasn't there. And then the next day we went up this bank and there was this huge like 20-foot deep hole, and we rolled in it, and I got thrown in this kid, and he landed underneath me. And so when the Jeep came, it crushed us, but he was fine because I took most of the impact. And
Right.
I broke my C4, 5, 6, and 7 in my neck. They my vertebrae like exploded kind of.
Oh,
I wasn't supposed to live even a year or so. Making it to 50 was like a big deal.
it'd be a very huge deal, especially with something like that.
Yeah.
I mean, around here, four-wheeling is extremely popular, and every year there are deaths
Right.
one after the other. So I think that there is something to be said for that. But so
Well,
how long were you in the hospital, dear?
a year.
Mm.
Yeah. About a year. And but I've never wrecked a 4-wheel drive, never rolled one, and as soon as I learned how to drive again with hand controls, I have a 4-wheel drive now, and I still go 4-wheeling, and I've never wrecked. And it's just I rode with a jackass that day that didn't know. Oh, sorry.
No, you did. You did. Hi, Herman. So, because I got to tell you, I tell kids when I used to work a lot with juveniles, I would tell them life turns on a dime. You don't know when it's going to turn. All you can do is
Yeah.
handle it and roll with it. And that's exactly, I think, what you faced. It just turned.
Right.
It just turned like that. Hi,
Yeah, it feels like almost like two different lives. Like you had this life when you're walking, and then this life when you're paralyzed. So but you deal with it.
Upper, you can move your arms and stuff, right?
Yeah, I'm
mobility.
considered a quadriplegic, but I can move my arms and stuff, but my hands, can you see them?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there. I can't move my fingers. I have no finger dexterity at all. So I like on my radio, let me see if I can show you. Okay, can you see it?
Oh yeah, I know.
Okay, see, I put oh wait,
you put extenders on it? Those are extenders, aren't they?
Yeah, I put bullets, and I epoxied them to the ends of the gimbals, and then I wrapped them with hockey tape until they got a little fatter, and then I split the hockey tape and wrapped it again until it made like a little knob on the top, so that I can kind of grip it between my fingers. And then I can't move my fingers, so it's more arm movement, to control it.
I know this is going to sound really bad, Jeff, but it makes me want to cry when I think of a young man out there and having his life change so fast. Though it's not pity, it's just sadness. And
I've gotten sick to my stomach, and anytime it happens to somebody else, it just upsets me bad, because I know what they're going to go through, So, but you can kind of encourage them too, that you can't have a life, your life didn't end, there's still things you can enjoy, and you can still have a good life. It's just not going to be the same.
Just not going to be the same. Absolutely. It's going to be a great life.
Right.
It's just going to be a different life.
Yeah, I've been blessed with Carly, as we were together when we were kids, and so she's been with me through the whole thing, and so that's been a big blessing too. She takes good care of me,
Bless her.
So yeah.
See, that's why Carly should come on, though she's shy, but one day we're going to get her on here.
I know, huh?
Carly.
I tried talking her into it today, and she was like, no.
Because a lot of times when I do interviews, we bring the significant others with them, because they're just so much a part of that flying experience, whether they fly or not.
Oh, yeah. Oh, everything I do, it's me and her, and everything she does now, it's me and her. We're just we're like inseparable now, and but it brings you closer, and you people say you finish other people's sentences and stuff. Well, I got brain damage from my accident too, and it's in my short-term memory, and so you'll notice that, like, if I'm ever talking to my video, I'm always going because I'm trying to get the word in my head, and she finishes most of my sentences for me.
Oh, nice. See, that's what
she knows what I'm going to say.
I need a Carly. I need someone who can.
Yeah, there you go.
Because I squirrel all the time. Jim, welcome, welcome. And we're at a little over 20, so we just want to thank everyone for coming in. We have Canadian Drone Hub. We have Jim, Corey Mano, Love My Drones Ed, Rad Girl, Joe Mack, Manamana, Phantom Flight 101, Jay Santiago, Ariel, let's see, and Drone Shots, and like I said, Rad Girl, Michael Banny. I think if I missed anyone, it's not intentional. So I'm going to go back to talking with Jeff. So
you can do it.
you have how did your mom and dad handle this happening?
I don't know really. I mean, I don't know really how they dealt with it. Because I live, me and Carly lived together. We already had our own house and stuff. We were kids still, but it's just, she's it's just been kind of me and her, and our family helps out and stuff like that, with certain things. And I guess like when we were having a hard time financially and stuff, and we ended up saving up, and we started raising cattle and stuff when I first got hurt, and we ended up owning my dad's trucking company for a while, and we that helped us out financially. We ended up buying our own house, and now finally we're out of debt and stuff, so financially we're we're doing we're doing okay.
You know,
You know,
a
but
lot of people cannot say that, not even sorta. You know, that you have
yeah,
everything paid off and you're out of debt. I certainly can't say that. So that goes
yeah,
to show how well you guys work together.
yeah. I do gunsmithing, like too, out of the house, you know, and that
Wow,
helps out financially too.
that would. There's not a lot of
Yeah,
people doing that right now, at least not that I've noticed. And I'm in
I
Idaho,
know.
gun capital of everything, right? So,
Right. Yeah, that's what my little room I'm in right now is was originally like where I did all my gunsmithing. Then I got into drones, and so now it's kind of taking over, and it's just a mess. I have so much stuff in here I can't fit anymore.
yeah, I'm
I have
seeing your
little,
drones are climbing the wall there.
yeah. When
So,
I get a hobby, I just go nuts. I can't stop. I have a what is it called? What's it called when you
An
can't stop?
addiction.
Yeah, there you go. See, I can't think of words.
so,
Yeah, an addiction.
so when you, I said OCD, and Michael Banny
There you
says
go.
I have that problem.
That's what I was trying to think of. OCD.
Everyone's hobby room is like that. Yeah, my hobby room is horrific. But I have so many hobbies, and the only thing I'd been kind of doing is drones. And I have so many hobbies I want to get back to, but it's only so much time in the day. So, hey, Destination Chronicles. So let me ask you a question then. So as you're growing through this, somehow you discovered drones. When was that? Do you know?
A couple of years ago, I bought one of those SEMAs, those little X5s. I
Mm-hmm.
think they're called X5. I think I have it laying around here somewhere. And I started flying that around the house, and then I took it up in the air and was seeing, you know, stuff from, you know, the air videos, and then I tried to get it as high as I possibly could, and one of the neighbors found it for me like a couple days later, and then I let's see, I went to a Phantom. I bought a Phantom 3 standard, and I just was seeing, you know, it's just amazing the shots you can get and when you're looking at a tablet and it's flying around, and then I seen FPV on YouTube, and I wanted to try it, and so I bought some goggles, and I bought a Wizard, one of the Wizard
Oh yeah, yeah.
X220s, or yeah, and I was flying that in like stabilized mode and
So what
flying
made
back
you
and forth.
what made you decide? Because camera drones are kind of safe. I mean, I'm not saying everyone is. Oh, hello. Hey guys. Oh, and Rigger. Let me ask you, um, what made you know, camera drones are a little safer, right? Probably easier to
Yeah,
handle, especially with the problems you have with your hands. And
right.
somehow you decided not enough for you.
No.
You needed more excitement.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
a huge leap, especially. Wow.
I used to ride like a lot of dirt bikes and stuff like that, you know, when I was walking it. I wanted that adrenaline, you know, that adrenaline rush again. And
Yeah.
so yeah, I was flying and stabilized, and me and my my nephew Devin, he's in his 20s, but we got into it kind of together, and we're both doing it. And he was one day saying, let's try acro, you know, like everybody's doing on these YouTube videos. And I tried it, and I busted my frame. Like I could not figure out how the crap people are doing this. I thought, are these people like robots or something. How the hell are they flying these things like that? And so
I'm still thinking that, Jeff. I'm still thinking that. How the
I know
hell?
it's so hard at first. It just seems so unorthodox. It just doesn't feel right. And so I bought the simulator, the what's the name of the simulator? Velocidrone simulator. Yep. And I thought, oh, I'll do it on here. Then I'm not scared to wreck. Well, I did the same thing. I just kept diving into the ground, and I just couldn't.
That's what I'm doing now.
And yeah, and I did it for me and my nephew were doing it on this simulator. We're trying to figure it out for probably a couple weeks, and really he was doing a lot better than me. And I just was like frustrated. And then one day I put my wife was vacuuming, and so I put earbuds in my ears, and I was listening to music, and I tried doing it, and then all of a sudden it was like something clicked in my brain, and all of a sudden I could fly it. And it just like becomes second nature now. And I think I was overthinking it is what I think most people are overthinking it. And if you just look at the drone and let your hands, just feel where the drone goes, pretty soon your hands just start going where they need to go. Because I couldn't tell you how to or how to do anything. It's like second nature, it just.
That's what Ed always says. He says you got to free your mind to be able.
Yes,
to and
music.
Especially the music you like would do.
Yeah,
I would think.
Yeah, I'm big into music, and if I put, my videos, I always put the same song that I was listening to when I flew that pack, and because I kind of can feel it like more when I'm watching it.
And I gotta say, so I started at your 7-month-old videos because that's where they were, and started working my way through. And I tell you, I hate to say that I really wasn't catching them like I should have been all along, but I have seen a lot. I'm going to go back and make sure I hit all of them. But there is a smoothness to your technique when you fly, and there is a connectedness with the music. I mean, you'll see if you look at the comments, I'm going, great pairing, right? Great music, great way to pair those two things. So that makes sense to me now that you were playing the same music that you were flying with.
Right. Yeah. I'm not like a fantastic pilot. I don't like when I first started watching, I don't like the flippy floppy, like quick flip. I get a headache watching that stuff.
And someone said,
and
flip. As you go.
Yeah.
I think
it's
Kurt
like
said that. I fly flip. Yeah.
Yeah, they're flying along and all of a sudden, and then you're like, what the hell just happened? And you starts giving me a headache. So that's kind of why I put Jeffreestyle. I was like, I'm just gonna fly my own style of what I think, flight should look like, and with some music and stuff. And I got a lot to learn, but it was kind of like a video diary too. I wanted to see if I actually was gonna get better, so I could look back and see, am I actually getting any better, or am I just staying the same, or am I progressing, and that's kind of
you're absolutely from 7 months to now. You can see the change. The changes are a little more subtle than it probably was when you started new. But you went right under that truck. I think you may have tapped it a little when you went under it. The one truck video that
yeah. That's my Jeep.
My heart was just like, and then you went through the window and you kind of hit, but I still think that's what I would love doing. So
yeah. That was for that for Stacy Abshire had this contest, and yeah, I wouldn't have probably tried it, but I thought, well, I wanted to win. I never win anything, so I thought I want to win, see if I can win this contest. So I tried to go under. I made it under the Jeep one time, and the second time I caught the little weeds caught the ground, and then I thought I'll try to go through the window, and I caught the back of the seat. So
Hey, newbie.
yeah, that was a
FPG.
big failure.
Jeff, can you put something in the chat? Type something into the chat so the guys can see you. And so there's something else I wanted to bring up, and let me make sure that I got it. Hold on. Gosh, I hate when it looks like that. So I type something in. There we go. So the one thing I wanted to say, guys, if you do not have this particular flyer, you are missing out. He has 182 subscribers, only 18 from 200. I don't know if that matters to him. We'll get into that later while we're talking. But you need to see this, because this is exactly why I tell people to put music with their videos, because these two things draw you so far into that video that it's epic. It feels epic to me when I watch these. And so I'm just saying, that's just my little blurb there. So make sure you go check them, because it is. Oh, Joe Mac just got you.
Thank you.
Hey, Drum Pool.
Thank you, Joe Mac.
So how long have you been doing free FPV? Hey, Grim.
I started my channel probably a couple of weeks after I started flying, probably 7 months.
Okay, so that is so hard for me to swallow, because you are really good. Even from 7 months ago when I watched your video, I would have thought, honestly, you'd been flying for a year. I really would have.
Oh. No, I don't get a lot of time either to fly. I get to fly like couple packs like every couple days, you know, because we're busy doing other stuff, and so I don't get a lot of time. And then right after I learned to fly, my computer that I had the simulator on went out, so I haven't had the simulator in 6 months. So I've just been.
You don't have you do have a computer, but not one that handles a simulator. Is that?
Yeah. I bought a new computer so that I could put the flight editor thing. I mean, the video editor.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought I was buying a computer that had a whole bunch of memory, and I don't understand computer stuff at all. And I ended up buying a piece of crap. And so the only thing it'll do is the video editor.
Oh.
And so.
Hey, TCM. Yeah. Oh, TCM said, working on a drone, but I'm listening. TCM, any way we can have you on is good. So thank you so much. Lawrence is in the chat. Hey, Lawrence. And Grimland, I love Grimland. Hey, and Nabi. So, okay, so that is a major mistake a lot of people make. They go to buy a computer and they don't check the memory, the RAM, what is it? The graphics card? And I think I overspent on my computer and probably got more than I will ever need. But I ended up with the laptop. But exactly, I said when I went into, well, I bought it and I think I ended up getting it off of eBay or something. But I was like, will this have this? I need it, need it, need it. I need it to have all these things because I want to do YouTube. And I wanted to, I needed to do all kinds of stuff. And I ended up getting the Asus Rogue, but it's a gaming computer. So what was the name of your computer?
Oh, this one's, I think it's called a pile of crap. It's a HP.
That's what Roger
I
got
don't
that he had to
know.
get back. Right, Roger?
Yeah, I ordered it off eBay
Best Buy.
or Best Buy. Yeah, I got it
Okay.
from Best Buy. And
Yeah.
I wouldn't recommend it for anybody.
Oh, let me say, Roger got one, and I will just say he hated it. He took it back. He got something else, took it back, and now he has something else altogether. Yeah, HP is. He says HP is crap. Well, I
Well,
don't
my
know, but
Carly,
I know the one you got was crap for sure, Roger.
yeah, Carly has a HP, and she's had it for years, and the battery doesn't work in it anymore, and she just leaves it plugged in all the time. And I keep telling her to get a new computer, and she won't, and she keeps using the same thing because it works good.
It works good, right?
Yeah.
So how
So I
long
guess
before
it's just
you
which one.
get a new computer for you?
How long before I do? Oh, I don't know. We've been talking about. I need to get a new one. The mine's on my birthday's coming up. She said she's gonna get me one for my birthday, maybe.
Oh, she is someone you want to keep forever.
Oh yeah.
A woman who
Yeah, no doubt.
understands your computer needs and your drum needs, you keep
Yeah.
forever.
I just got her a radio and a Tiny Hawk, and I had her flying on the sim, and then the sim went out, so she needs to be on here, but she won't get on here.
So Rad Girl says get a MSI gaming computer. I don't know what that is, but she
I don't
really
either.
like to know. Lock up your daughters, hide your wives. Sly Dad's, hey Sly Dad, how you doing, my love? So happy to see you.
How much are they, I wonder?
Of systems that work. I don't know. How much are the MSI gaming computers? And MSI.com. It's a laptop gaming computer. Let me just say that the one thing I would suggest if anyone gets a laptop gaming computer, do not get one that is so heavy it's hard to carry. It might be that I'm old, but my computer, even in a backpack, it's like, oh, going backward.
Oh shit.
So she said around 1,500, and I gotta say,
Ooh.
for a top-notch one, I think you can pay that and get a really good one. All gaming laptops are kind of heavy, are they, Rigger? Yeah, because mine's really heavy. Minimum probably 1,500 Canadian. That's not too bad because that's less for us. You have a lot more hardware. Huh? I spent 400 on POS 3 years ago, but it works. Oh, I see what you mean. Up to 3,000. We don't want to spend 3,000, Corey Mano.
A POS? Is that the new gaming computer? The POS?
Yeah, the piece of
The
that's
pile of
right. Talking about a pile of something. Oh my God, that one where you fell in the poop with your quad.
Yes.
Ah.
That was my last one.
Hey, Centroid. Yeah.
Yes, Joe Mac.
Okay, so
Yeah, that was I didn't know that. I thought I just landed in the dirt, and so I tried to hit turtle mode, and two of my motors were stuck in the shit, and when I powered it, it flopped right into it.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was just like watching that going, ooh.
Yeah. Well, Carly has has one of those mules, like the side by side, and she always has that out in the field. So when I crash, she just jumps in it and goes out there and finds it. And she's listening for the buzzer, and she found it in a pile of shit. And she was screaming at me. I hear her screaming at me across the pasture because I landed in it. She didn't want to get it, and it filled the motors. I had to take the motors apart, and it was bad.
Yeah, I sent him some Centroid. He has it. That's what I was thinking. You just put the little poop on his.
I have my little turd. It's right here.
Quad. Mine's very light laptop. Okay, Corey Mano got one that's really light, and he said it's 1100 on Amazon, but it was special. Maybe he's saying it was a special. And if it's 1100 Canadian, that means that it might be 800 American, right?
What does a gaming have to do with it? Does that mean it has more memory?
Okay, gaming means that it has. Are you holding up stuff to distract us?
No, sorry.
You just squirreled me.
Because I'm talking to the chat.
He squirreled me. I told him every time I want to see the drone, so I look. You can share it. So where was I?
I think we're talking about shit.
Okay, no.
Gaming computer.
Oh, gaming computers.
Gaming computer. I'm sure people will say, Jim, who knows all about computers, says more space on drive and more memory, but it's the gaming card. It's Corey Mando, graphic card gaming. You want dedicated GPU. So if it will do gaming, right, it'll do all the graphics. And so it'll do lots do all that stuff. It'll do live streaming, gaming stuff, all of that. And it makes it like my computer is probably almost 3 years old now because I got it right when I started YouTube, and I got it so I could do YouTube. And it's still stronger than heck. And it just has really a lot of clarity and great great gaming stuff if I want it. I don't game, but it does.
No, I mean, yeah.
It doesn't help me fly better. I just keep falling out of the sky.
I try music, seriously. Try putting the earbuds in. It just makes you forget about it. I think what happens is we're looking at the sticks and we're thinking, oh, okay, this one yaws, this one pitches, this one rolls, this one's throw. And you're just overthinking it so much that once you're in the air, if you put on some music, just something that relaxes you, and just let the quad fly around and just see where the sticks move it. And pretty soon that's what I did, at least. And
well, see,
I'm not a professional teacher.
But that's what I think. That's what I'm going to try, because I've talked to Rad Girl too about this. I love really smooth flying, that you have the flips, but you also hit those gaps, but it's just smooth. I think that's the hardest type. The hardest, it's like that. I think that's the hardest type of flying, right? It just keeps that quad so smooth when you fly.
That's what I get irritated with.
Absolutely have that.
Twitches, and I try to fly smooth, but I feel I don't like any of my videos. Every one of them I think are crap, because I can see every bad decision I made, or every bad twitch, or and that's the goal, is to try to get it to where I think you like it yourself, I guess.
Right. And I gotta say, if you have those in your videos, I'm not seeing them.
You gotta look a little harder.
I think you're a perfectionist. That's your OCD stuff. But I and it's okay. We all got our stuff. But your flying is fantastic. It's smooth flying. And I love watching that kind of flying. And that's one thing with Rad Girl, right? When she follows Michael, her husband, when they do those chases, which I love, which Carly
the plane chases
soon. You'll be able to do chase videos when she's flying more.
It's too hard.
I know.
No, don't worry, Carly. You'll be great. Tell her.
She says too hard.
No, she'll be great.
That's it. It's easy. I wanted to, I'm not gonna lie. It's like I wanted to fly really bad, and I almost gave up on it for until I got like the simulator, and what after I've got it figured out, and I got out and I did it for real, not on the simulator. It gave me like this freedom, this feeling that I've never felt like anything else in my life. And it was amazing, and I couldn't get enough of it. And I just love putting earbuds in and going out and just flying and just seeing the world from a different perspective. And and when you get to fly between trees and stuff like that, and you're hanging on for dear life, it feels like sometimes, and you make it through. It's an adrenaline rush, and I love it.
So you buy your drones ready-made?
No, I build them.
You build them?
Yeah.
Oh my God, you are like my idol now. You're like my absolute idol now. Because with the limitations, and you just all in for a penny, in for a pound, you're just all in. Aren't
There's
you?
always a way to do something, I mean, if there's a will, there's a way. I just think too, like, if the freedom I get from it, if somebody else that's like in a wheelchair, like me, and it'd be a great thing, for them to do, and it gives you this, amazing freedom, and anybody can do it. You just got to figure it out, find a way to do it, and you got to want it. You really got to want it.
I'm going to tell you what finally convinced me to do a build and to do all that was when my first visit to Canada, and I was there with Kim and Corey Mano and Centroid and Roger, and everyone's in the air doing whatever they do. And I just thought, I want to be like them. I absolutely want to be like them. And that's what started my quest for this. And thank you for the props and the cameras, Jeffreestyle.
Oh, you're welcome. Hey, if you guys need any more parts, let me know. I have tons.
That was very, very cool. But that's what got me into it. It was watching them fly. And now I have my Phantom Standard 3, and it's so big, I'm kind of afraid of it a little bit. But Kim told me he's going to help me set it up so I can fly tomorrow. So,
cool.
yes,
I
I
have the Phantom 3 standard, and I thought about getting rid of it and getting that little Mavic, because it's just so much. It's a huge case that haul around, and then the radio doesn't fit, and I put like long range antennas on it, and I've flown it like 5 miles away, I think.
Wow.
And that's all great and everything, but my wife thinks I'm going to get in trouble doing that. So I thought I might as well get that little Mavic Mini.
She should have a Manic Mini.
I know.
She would love it.
She flies the Phantom and stuff. She flies those, but she won't fly. I kind of got her to fly a little bit.
Don't fall to the ground.
Yeah, she likes that they don't fall to the ground. The Phantoms, when you let off the throttle.
Right. Yeah.
That's a biggie.
I like them when they hold. Oh, Sly Dad saying P3 is a great, trustworthy bird. Absolutely. It really is,
yes.
Sly Dad. Sly Dad has a Phantom that he flies. So,
and they have great video quality, really. They're, for what you pay and what you get, I think is amazing.
Right.
And you can get them refurbished and get really good deals on them.
But guys, one thing I think you need to do is go check out those videos, even the first one. If you haven't done it, of Jeffreestyle. Jeff, can you put something else in the chat for me? Again. Oh, and I want you to know that is not Kim's stomach. That is the doggy snoring behind Jeffreestyle.
Yeah, Carly just said she can hear our dog snoring.
He just, you know what? And normally it's Roxy doing that. So we get it. Or it's my dogs. Lily, my St. Bernard snores really loud. Okay. So guys, if you don't have Jeff, please go and check out his channel because it is just, I promise you, you won't regret looking at it. You won't regret it because he just is really that fantastic. So,
Thank you.
oh yeah, how big is
My
your
dog is.
How big is your dog?
She's a Boston Terrier,
That's
and
little.
she's completely blind. And believe it or not, she's at the other end of the room, laying underneath my other counter, and she snores that loud. Try sleeping.
Oh
She
my
sleeps
God.
on our bed,
Okay.
and we have to hear that.
The other day, I had my Saint Bernard. I have a queen size bed. I had my Saint Bernard in there and my Husky Woofy dog in there. And all of a sudden, I realized I was sleeping across the top of my bed. And all of a sudden, I thought, get off my bed. I should at least have room to put my legs.
That's what we end up all
Terrier.
sideways and everything.
Yeah, that's right. So what do you see as your next thing for drones? What else is there for you to do with your FPV?
I don't know. I just think I just want to try to improve, my skill level and just try to, get better.
Because you're hitting the small gaps now. I saw that you wanted to do that. You were saying that, but you're doing it.
I need to start practicing that, like proximity and stuff like that. Just trying to get closer to the trees, I think, and stuff like that. But I fly here all the time, and that's what kind of gets boring, is watching the same videos in the same place all the time. But there's really not anywhere to fly around here that I've been able to find that's suitable. Everywhere I've found is like full of power lines, or the trees are all the way to the limbs are to the ground, and they're just, even the parks aren't like I see people in the city and their parks are beautiful and they're just perfect to fly in. And our parks around here, these are redneck parks. The trees grow to the ground. They don't trim them. It's just,
so
it's not the same.
I was going to say something because I hear all the time from flyers, and I'm going to tell you from my own perspective, so it's not probably how anyone else sees it. But I know people always say that when we do the same places and we fly the same places, it gets boring. But when you have the right music, have the right flight, it's different every time. Everyone that I watched of yours was in the same place, and I was fascinated by them. So I wasn't going, oh, look, there it is again. Hey, living RC life. It was never like that.
Thank you.
So, and sometimes you're so close to the ground, I'm like, oh my goodness. Especially if I got to the truck. So can I ask you a question about the one you did where you were around the cell tower?
Oh, yeah. I really wanted to fly around the cell tower. I thought, it's perfect. It's fun flying around, just a single tower like that. And I kept getting these weird twitches in my drone, I noticed, and I thought it was me. And then I did it a few times, and then one day it just fell to the ground. I think those cell towers really affect your drone. So I don't really fly around it much. I try not to especially get it between me and the drone. Sometimes I'll just fly up and over it, kind of, hoping it doesn't fall. But yeah, I have one video, I think, where it just fell out of the sky for no reason.
I watched that, and I think I said my stomach fell with that fall. I mean, I was watching, and all of a sudden it just stopped. And I think only people who fly would really understand what that feels like.
Yeah, it's like your stomach falls out.
I was like, oh,
Well, what I got lucky because underneath the tower, well, the tower's on our property, but they fenced it in and it's all padlocked you're not supposed to be able to go in there. And I got so lucky it fell right outside the fence. It didn't fall in there. And I was right next to the tower too. It was what was weird. What I was doing was I was gonna fly through those little pad thingies on the tower. I was gonna try to go through them. And I think that was my warning not to do it. Because if I would have got stuck up there, I'd have been really in trouble.
So let me clarify. So guys, I want to welcome to the chat. We have Swift Fox. Hey, living the RV local life.
Tish.
He's not flying. Tish says that's my sister. She says all my aprons. Jeffreestyle. If you saw my French toast video. If you didn't, it's okay. It wasn't I didn't have any drones flying around me at the time. Broke necks in the house. They're all saying hi. Let's see. Mana. We have a lot of people in the house right now. But I am sorry, I'm interviewing. Oh, thank you, Destination. Jeff, can you put something else in the chat again? I'm interviewing Jeffreestyle. And there is nothing that this young man, I say young man because he looks young, he's 50. I'm telling you, I think he's lying to me and I want to see a driver's license, but I'll have to get his wife to show it to me.
Yeah.
Look, Michael Banny, say what?
I'm not ignoring the chat. I just have I'm watching you up here and I'm not seeing the chat. I'm sorry.
Feedback or someone talking. Okay, no one's talking in the background. What you're hearing a Boston Terrier snoring. And we've been hearing it all night because I think he's awake now a little bit, probably switching positions and start again. So do not worry, living the RC life. We just have a little we have a little puppy. He's a little puppy with a very
fat puppy.
Snore. Big snore. Reminds me of Teddy, Centroid's dog, one of his dogs. So anyway.
She's blind, so she follows my wheelchair around. She hears the click, and then if I move, then she follows me. And it says she just follows me around every day, all day. So she's like always laying by me. So yeah, unfortunately, you got to hear the snores.
So living the RV life. Oh, it was a guy talking? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what that would be. I don't know. I don't think we have. Let me go look and see. Hold on. Get that. Yeah, we only have 3 people in the chat. So I don't know what's happening. It's not bad, Roger Chili. Okay, that's rigor. So I want to see Max 420's in. Sounded like cameras being shuffled. Oh, okay. So I think we're all good. So I'm interviewing Jeffreestyle, and I want everyone to please go check out his channel. And I say that because he has a phenomenal channel. And so he started flying about 2 weeks before he started putting videos up, the FPV videos. And if you look at his technique and the smoothness of his flights, it's just hard to believe. It really is, because he's been doing really good. So I'm just more than impressed with this channel. It's just really good.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's just really good. So anyway, we're talking about how he handles flying and what he's able to do, because he did have an accident at 24 that broke some of the vertebrae. Is that how you say it? In his neck.
Yeah.
It was a rollover on a 4-wheeler. We all know they can be dangerous if you're not careful. And he was on one with kind of an idiot, right? I think that's
yeah.
To say.
It was not on in a 4-wheel drive. It's in a Land Cruiser.
I'm sorry. A 4-wheeler. Sorry about that. Oops, cards.
That's
okay. So anyway, so he's found a way to get around to be able to. So you use bullets to to extend the sticks on your. So can you show
Yeah.
that again?
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's.
Here, let me see that. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Can you see it? Well,
that is
can you see
great.
it?
Yeah, but did you take the powder out of them?
Am I too close?
No, you're
Yeah,
fine.
they're fired bullets because I have a lot of
Okay.
those around. Yeah, I shoot like long range too. Like I like
I
to
was
shoot.
just imagining if you hit it in the wrong place.
No, the primers have been fired.
Okay. I thought they would be, but thought I should ask for safety. So, guys, they were fired. So there's nothing in there that this bullet could do anything. So make sure you
No.
just don't start wrapping around.
No.
So do
Yeah,
you
they're
ever
just
fly
bullets.
with other people? Because I didn't see videos where you're flying with other people. Did I miss one? Or
No, I have not been able to find anybody in my area that flies.
Dang.
I know. I've tried getting so many people into it and kids and
flying
everything.
living?
Everybody buys everything and they get all the stuff and they're like, and then they try it and they're like, no, this is too hard, and so they quit.
Jeff, this place is massive and I can't find anyone to fly with.
I know, it's weird, huh?
It's insane.
It's so fun. You think everybody'd want to do it. I don't get it. Really.
I think it's that it is hard. So you have to really want it. You have to really want to fly, and it is an extreme adrenaline rush. It really is. So you have to be willing to handle that, because I think when you're flying those things, you could be like, because that's how I was when I flew in Canada. I was like, especially when someone says it's coming back at us.
Yeah.
And I couldn't tell where I was. I just heard a lot of shuffling happening around me.
There goes Val.
Just keeping it off the ground at first is a rush. It seems like the ground's always coming at you.
Yeah. I couldn't even see the ground. I think I was just up way too high. I didn't know where I was until it started coming at us. But I think if I get a chance, because I want to go see Destination and go to the vineyard. So if I do that, we'll have to swing by your place and at least get a couple packs in. I think that would be so much fun. But I can't fly with the dam, so you won't want to be in the air when I'm in the air. You may want
we have 20 acres here to fly, so I mean,
oh man,
you got a lot of room to. We don't have much as Kim.
No, 150 here.
I know. That's a lot of land.
The farmers let him use it. They're sweet.
The problem is your walk of shame can get pretty freaking far.
Mark would know that.
Oh, yeah, you don't want to crash in the back.
In here?
I don't know. Centro, are you still here? I think he is. He might just be listening. Yeah, the walk of shame can get rather daunting there. I was lucky because I had enough young people there when I was there. We had Chronics and Catch a Later. So Chronics, because he's just all up and running about, went and grabbed my drone from me because I was like, I have no idea where it was. I had no idea where that thing went. So, Metro Drones, thank you so much. That's so sweet of you. You're always so kind to my channel and to me. Thank you. So thank you for the super chat. So, that was just so sweet. Okay, I remember the walk of shame when living on 10 acres previously. So, yeah, right? So, are you actually on a farm?
Yeah, we have 20 acres. We raise beef cattle, and we have permanent pasture, and that's about it.
We grow grass.
Yeah, grow grass and let the cows eat it, and then sell the cows.
Oh, for food?
Yeah,
Grass-fed cattle.
no, for companionship.
I'm so sorry. Well, you know, grass-fed cattle, it's expensive.
I know
It's
it's
expensive.
getting really high right now.
Yeah,
It's the
yeah,
best
yeah.
time, but you pay a lot too for calves.
Oh my God. So I think, didn't you fly with them one day? Your cows? Or fly near them?
Yeah, I went under one day and with one of
How did
my
that work out for you?
the first time the cow kicked it, the second time it went underneath.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, or it kicked
nice.
at it. Didn't really hit it, but
I was going to say, because
but
I could see them getting a little persnickety about that.
they kind of act. They don't. These cows have gotten used to me flying around them so much that they're kind of just, it's just like a big hornet or something to them, I guess. And but yeah, I fly down between them sometimes, and you see they kind of, they'll look at it, glance at it, but they don't bother them. But at first they were real jumpy.
I guess. Centro would like to know where you're from.
Where I'm from,
Hmm?
Los Molinas, California.
Is that where you are now?
Yeah,
Okay.
north
So
of Chico, about 20 minutes north of Chico.
So it's Northern California, right?
Mm-hmm.
So were you
The real Northern California, not San Francisco, not the Bay Area. They call that Northern California. I don't understand that. That should be Central California. We're in Northern California.
Yes, because San Francisco is not Northern California.
No, I don't understand.
If you're in San
that.
Diego or someplace, you have to travel north to get to it, but it's not north.
Right.
It's not where the
Right.
redwoods are or anything like that.
No, they call it NorCal, and I think that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. We're up by the border,
My
you know,
God.
closer to Oregon.
Oh yeah, it is beautiful there. You live in a nice
Yeah, we're right we're right below Mount Shasta, and Mount Lassen is right next to us.
So were the fires around you?
Yeah, like Paradise Fire is only like 15 minutes away from us.
Oh wow.
And yeah, that was a mess. And then the Car Fire is about 45 minutes north of us. But yeah, we've had power outages. Like we've had our power out two times for like 3 or 4 days at a time. And then this last time it was supposed to go out just a few days ago. And it didn't have, a lot of people's went out, but ours didn't. So we had to buy a generator and all that stuff. And they're saying that's going to be the norm here in California, that up here, at least in Northern California, that every time it's windy, basically they're going to shut off our power now.
Oh my God. Hi, Ice Hat. How you doing? Ice Hat's in the house. So guys, I'm gonna open it up if anyone has questions. But I will say PG&E, John Coopy says in Cal is outrageous, and it is. Because if they can get away with turning everyone's power off a certain amount of time, they will and still charge you the same.
Yeah.
I don't see where you're saving money when they do this.
I think it's kind of a lashback at the people because PG&E got blamed for that Paradise Fire. And I think if they're like saying, okay, if you want to not have fire start, then we'll just shut off the power. That's the only thing they can do, really, I guess. I kind of feel bad for PG&E in a way, but I understand, you know, I don't know. It was a bad situation.
It just seems really bad. But I just don't know how you just turn off electricity.
I know that we're paying for, you know, and
I think it's
And then
time
there's
to get someone else
so
in.
many. There's so many people too that are, you know, on oxygen and are on respirators and stuff like that in their own home. What happens to them when they shut
Right.
off their power?
Well, how you have to actually do that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you actually have to get that generator because otherwise. Oh, whose iPhone? Jeff, do you want to go and put something in the chat? This is Jeffreestyle.
Oh,
Ice Hat, if you don't have him, go check out his channel when he puts it in. Because I gotta tell you, you will love his channel. You really will. JDS, you'd be good, or I will set you. Poor JDS, he's always in trouble. Yes, I got him good. Yeah. So you have a generator, so you guys are taken care of.
yeah.
You have to have something to keep that generator going, right?
Yeah, we bought one that runs off of gas or propane, and so we've just been running it off of propane so that we don't have to have the problem of the gas, you know, gumming up the carburetor and stuff during the off season and stuff. And it works good on propane. It's pretty efficient, and you know, and we found one on or where did we get that thing? Home Depot, yeah, and we got a good deal on it. And but now I told her I was having this feeling that we needed to get a generator, and she's like, and I was like doing gun work for people, and I was telling them, hey, you got a generator, I'll trade you for the gun work I just, you know, I did for you. And she's like, why are you so obsessed with getting a generator? And I told her that I think we're gonna need one. Something's up. I think something's gonna happen. We're gonna need a generator. So she said, okay, if you're so obsessed with it, let's just charge one on our Home Depot card. So that's what we did. And it wasn't like 3 weeks later they shut our power off. And so it was like great timing. And I'm psychic, I guess.
Yeah, I can't believe that the state in and of itself isn't handling what's going on. You know,
I don't know.
you have to be able to keep people, especially if they're on oxygen and other things. I'm just
But not everybody can afford a generator either.
No, they can't. I couldn't. They turned off my electricity. I'd just be running around with candles. Going,
Yeah,
where do
we
I
had to charge
my
it.
batteries? So I see a hoop in the background.
Oh yeah,
Anything
that
for
was
flying through?
FPV crate.
that came in my FPV crate. I ordered the FPV crate box, and it came in it this month.
Oh, nice.
And yeah, I was gonna do the oh, you see my lights, Kim? I got the discotheque lights. Yeah, those are the ones that you were telling me about on Carly tacked them all over. Now it looks
Kim
like a strip joint in here.
Talking about disco balls. Disco balls and twerking today. He's been very scary.
That's what Carly says. She's like, every time since you put those lights up in there, you're talking about strippers all the time. And I don't know why though. They just remind me of like a strip club or something. Not that I've ever been in one. I mean, what I imagine a strip club would look like.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that crate box was awesome this month. They gave motors too.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
What kind?
They're right here. They're
right.
What the hell are they? I don't have my glasses on. What are these? They're 2207. I think they're 2600 kV.
Those are nice.
Can you see them? Or
yeah,
see?
Yeah.
That's my new build I'm building right now.
Cool.
I found in one of my videos, I got a leaf over my FPV camera, and I couldn't see, and I ended up going across the creek and hit a retaining wall, and it busted it went into the creek, but I found it, but it busted the frame. And I love that drone. It was the iFlight V3 frame.
Right.
And I tried to find them and I couldn't find them anymore. So I've been flying the V4 frame since. And just the other day, Carly found the V3 frame on an eBay or somewhere. And so she surprised me and bought me one. And so I'm putting it together now and see if there's a difference between the V3 and the V4. I don't know. The V3 just felt really smooth. That's the one I started to really like. That felt real smooth to me.
You did really good flying though, also with your Armaton. Is it, how do you say that? Armaton?
Yeah. I started off with a Rooster. I actually put, when I crashed the Wizard, I broke it. Oh no, I didn't. I burned up a motor. So I bought the Armaton Rooster frame and I put the Wizard electronics in it and different motors. And that was my like second drone that I flew. And then the electronics went out. So then I bought a floss. I found it on eBay and it was all set up and everything. And I really started liking that drone. And then what did I have? Like how many? The floss style?
I'm listening to
Oh,
you
sorry.
here and there, so I can't understand what's happening.
But I went through a few different frames, different stuff, and the iFlight frames, I don't know what it is about them, but they feel more smooth to me flying. I can't explain it, and so I just stuck with them.
So how much do most of those frames run?
About 40-50 bucks, between $40 and $50.
Michael Manny's saying they're amazing. Yeah.
So I thought, yeah, they're just really smooth. I don't understand why. Like I have bot grinder frames. I have what do I have? The Glide, the Floss style, the all kinds of different frames that I've flown. And I don't know why. It's just something about it. It just feels, and I use those Mamba stacks, the cheap Mamba stacks, the F4 Mamba stacks.
Yep.
I love them. They're easy to solder. They got good solder pads. They're quick. And then I use the what are these?
See, I love the Mamba stack. Now, I haven't done anything else but it, but I love the fact that
What are you asking?
I think you're right. They're easier to solder.
Yeah.
Hey Birdman, they're easier to solder. Even though I have a mess of wires under there. I didn't do a very neat job because it was just my first job, but I think I just really like it. I just really like it. So
Corey
I'm
sent
gonna
me
Yeah.
3 days.
What are they?
And they're cheap.
Are they
That's it.
iFlight, Kim? Kim, are they iFlight?
I don't know what this one is. It's Real-Lac or something. He sent me 2 of these and 2 extra frames for these.
Okay.
Nice. I remember seeing you unboxing and all that stuff, I think.
That was a lot, man. 10 packs of
Yeah.
battery.
Yeah. That was a nice guy.
I know Destination. Kim likes doing that. Now everyone's watching Kim. So go ahead, Kim.
Sorry,
No, go ahead.
I'm done.
Are you
You're in
sure?
trouble.
He's
I'm
always in trouble. I try to tell him.
Damn.
I'm just gonna go mute him. Hold on.
No, you can't. You can't do that.
I always thought I'm gonna do that. I'll go, I'm just gonna kick you out. Let's see if I can kick you out.
You can't do that now. Don't be a poop.
See, now you like out those little ones. So
And
So
Poor Kim.
no, stop yourself. So I did the I never did the iFlight. See, I don't know that I know the difference at this point. I just won't. I did the space one, and that's, excuse me, let it go on. Go ahead. I am so kicking you out of here.
Hey, I'm talking to the chat.
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Cat Kim.
Okay.
I have to wait because I know he has something else he wants to show.
No, I'm not. I'm done.
You're not going to show your prop balancer?
No. I'm
You
done.
sure?
Yeah.
Hey, Rojo.
Because you'll kick me out.
I have never actually kicked him out. Val, he is talking to the chat. I know. I just love Kim. But I don't know what to do with him half the time. So guys, does anyone have any questions for Jeffreestyle that you would like to ask? Anything that's a burning question on how he flies or anything else? What happened to my, oh my God, play that. I can't control Kim. I've never been able to. Look at it.
I think you covered it all.
Would you like a cat? Would you like a cat, Jeff?
That's my drone.
Yeah. No, we have a cat named Festus, and he's like a wild cat. He lives in our house.
That's the
I'm a Gunsmoke fan.
Yeah, I just got bit, but it's almost better now. It's almost finished. Damn cat. One of my drones has Alfred, and that's a good cat. Alfred's a good
Yeah. I've seen Alfred a few times.
right? He just watches the screen.
Yeah.
So I love it. So Jeff, let me ask you, what do you see happening for your channel? What would you like to happen?
Oh, I don't know. I never thought about it. Honestly, I thought maybe if I just put it up kind of for myself, and I thought maybe a few family members might watch it maybe, but none of them care about FPV really. There's just a few that watch it. And I was shocked when I had 20 people actually. And, and now it's like 180 something, I think.
No, it's
and,
past that now. You've gained a few tonight. Let me see where you're at.
Oh, really?
Because in the beginning you were at 183, I think. And you're at, I think, 180, 186. Because one thing about the community is most everyone had you, which is great.
Yeah. Yeah, I met a lot of great people on your channel, and that's really been cool.
Yeah. I
found you guys through Ed and Mike through Love My Drones and Night Train.
Mm-hmm.
I was watching their stuff, and then I found you guys, and I've met a lot of really nice, really cool people on here.
Oh, Jeff, can you put something in the chat again? Metro Drones would like to know.
Okay.
So it's Jeffreestyle FPV. Great channel. Great.
He's awesome. Jeff is awesome. Inspiration to us all. Never give up.
Yeah. Well, you've done a lot of that too, Kim.
Yeah,
You've been through some.
a tripod,
We just giving Kim hell because he needs it.
And makes him stronger, makes him dance better.
That's right. Because if you're gonna twerk, you better know how to dance.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had so many cool friends here. Oh, thank you, ISAT. Yeah. Val, I've had my 1200 Sportster warmed up for you. Good vibrations. Oh, Sly Dad. Yeah. So Sly Dad is a channel that he puts his motorcycles out and he does them so I can, and he puts the camera where it's like I'm riding on the bike. It's so cool. Yeah.
Sly Dad.
Wow. Those vids. Huh?
Sly Dad is awesome.
Mm-hmm. See my channel growing very quickly. My vision. Okay. No. Behave yourself. I don't know what you're saying, JDS, but I'm sure it's not good. I just go I overlook JDS sometimes. Yeah. If you get his channel, you won't ever regret it. He has a fantastic channel. Let me go and clear that up again. Hold on. Yeah. I watched many Jeffreestyle FPV before I knew that he was physically challenged. I was amazed even more when seeing him land in front of him while in a wheelchair. Yeah. I think that's a lot of our flyers, you know. We have people that are just all handling their lives and being able to fly. I think it's absolutely amazing. Amazing.
Yeah, I've been curious to see if there's anybody else like that is like me, that that is paralyzed, that flies. I haven't.
So
I haven't.
Mike Roach broke his neck at 16, and his name's Mike Roach, and he flies.
Yeah.
But
he flies cinema.
Yes.
Drone. Yeah.
Oh, I love.
I'm sub this,
Yeah.
Yeah, he does some beautiful. I like that boat chase. I think he did, wasn't it?
Yeah, he also
really
did
cool.
one going down Main Street in Syracuse, where all the trees were all connected over the road, and he flew. Beautiful stuff. Just very creative. Very creative.
Yeah. Didn't he do one that?
FPV.
Didn't he do video that was like this beginning of The Sopranos?
Yes.
Yeah, that was cool.
Did. Mike Rose is very cool. I went and had dinner with him. Centroid and I did when I was in Syracuse. Just an absolutely remarkable man, and just a lot of fun to be with and to have dinner with. He was just really fun. But he has the same thing where the hands don't move as well, and they don't. They're kind of the same type of deal. And he just lives his life and just keeps going. It's very he's inspirational. I do think that. So what numbers would you like to see happen on your channel, Jeff?
Oh, 10,000. No, I don't.
Right.
Yeah, I don't. I guess. I don't know. It'd be. Yeah, more is always better.
Grow and meet new friends.
Well, as the community grows and our communities are growing, and you have some really great channels you're a part of. And you know what I want to tell you? You name your videos very well. Your videos, I think, bring people in. Yeah. Beginner FPV freestyle trying to grow. Then you have towards the beginning, learning to fly second attempt, practice uncut, more beginner freestyle FPV practice. I mean, you're telling people what they're going to see. And I think the beauty of that is if they're also beginning that FPV journey, they can go, look, the only downside is you flew really well in the beginning. Whatever you did, those flights in the beginning that you did that were 7 months old were pretty spectacular. So, yeah, but I
sometimes wonder if I flew better right after I got off the sim than I do now. Sometimes I watch my old ones. I thought, did I fly better then? I don't know.
No, I think all of yours are pretty good. And you're right. When I was watching him, the one thing, another rip freestyle FPV, you have good viewership for the amount of subscribers you have. So it kind of tells me one thing. It tells me that your channel is very organic. You know what I mean by that? So the people subscribe to you aren't like all the cooking channels and all that. They're actually droning channels. Yeah. Droners are watching you, which is incredible. Hey, Paducah. Yeah. Because that is very organic. And so as you grow, you're having that, which is really good growth then. That's what they say. So, you know,
I don't know anything about this stuff. I just I'm putting videos up. I don't. You know, it'd be cool is if I thought would be we need is to be able to if I could get like people to send me drone stuff and be able to fly it and show how it flies and stuff. That would be neat. But I think you got to have like 10 billion subs then to do
for
that.
them to send you stuff for you to test it and fly it.
Yeah.
No, not really. Not really.
Oh,
I
really?
was contacted by someone asking me if they could send me some drones so I could review them, and I actually talked with John Coopy about it because I thought, why would they pick me? We got so many great flyers. Why would anyone send me anything? So we were having that conversation today, but they actually do, and I only have 1,600. So it's I know that to some people that sounds like a lot, but it really
That's
isn't.
a lot.
Yeah, but it really isn't. It isn't a lot. It is a lot if you have small, but I think you'll do as you keep going, you're going to find there are going to be people who want to come in and do that, because I think you're going to do really good. I was thinking I wanted to do it because if they send me something for me to fly and to show and to review, then I can send something out to people who watch my channel. That's what I want to do.
Yeah, that's what I'd like to do.
Right?
Yeah.
So we should talk about that.
Test it out, see how it flies, and then do a giveaway, and people that are wanting to get into it, give it away to them.
Yeah, because we have a lot of people in here that just need to start.
Mm-hmm.
Not everyone is flying. They just need to start. They just need to get the feel of it. And even
Yeah, I
if it's
agree.
just like sim or just like some getting just stuff to help their channels grow and to be able to fly and to be able to do that drone stuff. So I'm trying to figure out how I can make that happen for everyone. It's just
the best advice I could give anybody that I've learned from flying is goggles and FPV camera are the most important, one of the most important things. A drone could be a pile of crap, a radio, just a decent radio. But if your FPV camera, if you can't see, you can't do anything. You're just, it makes it so much harder. I went through so many box goggles because I have to wear glasses. I can't see stuff up close. And so I was trying to find box goggles so I could wear glasses underneath and stuff, and that was a pain. And then I tried on my nephew's goggles, and he had those Omways, and I thought, wow, these aren't bad. I can see. And I ended up getting the camera was the other thing, and I ended up getting a Cadix Ratel, and the clarity, I don't know if it's just because I have to wear reading glasses, but I can see so good through that camera that I couldn't see through any other camera. And then I have the Sky Zone O2 goggles.
Ooh,
and they really helped a lot too.
Yeah, I have the Amaway. Rad Girl sent me some box goggles so I could get them going, but I couldn't charge my drones by the time I got these. So these are the ones, and these are super clear. The Amaway for me, but Sky Zone, they're not only good, they're sexy looking. They really are. Those Sky Zones, they are a sexy looking goggle, I think.
Yeah.
I think
they're nice
they look even nicer than the Fat Sharks. I mean, they come in colors. That's a sexy looking goggle. I'm just
Yeah.
saying. I didn't mean to stop everyone. That's the okay word, Kim.
They're,
He's looking at me like,
they're
what the hell,
good.
Valerie? I'm not going to take a butter. I'm not going to take a butter knife to these. That was an accident.
Yeah.
Hey, I gotta take a break, guys. I gotta go drink some beer.
Okay. Okay. Go for it. Go for it.
Okay.
Hey, proper FPV, how you doing? Oh, did you post it? Okay, I'm looking at as soon as I'm out of here. Proper FPV for sure. Let me go grab this. Let me go cue it. There it is, Battery Point Lighthouse, right? Okay, hold on, let me stop it, and then I'll do it as soon as I'm off of here. So, Kim, you got anything you'd like to show us while we wait? Yeah. Yeah, don't worry about if they work good. That's right. As long as they look sexy. Oh my God. Oh my God. I don't even know what to do with you. You're just such a nitwit. No. Stop. I'm just going to put my hand in front of my face. I don't see any of this. I don't know what to do with him.
Could show you fur balls, my furry balls. There you
No.
go.
Oh, yeah, I was scared. Isn't showing you anything ever again. Barely see my keyboard, but I'm listening and laughing. Let me just say, anytime I do an interview, I'm just saying, all of a sudden, in the middle of it, he starts holding up stuff. And then from the interview, I want to go, whoa, what's that? What are you doing with that? What does that do?
You just pay attention to the interview.
And I
I'm
had to
busy
tell him
talking to me.
to stop doing it. But all of a sudden, he's like bored. So all of a sudden, it's like, oh, do, 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 do. I'm like, what the hell, Kim? Hey, Baduga, thank you so much for coming in. I so appreciate it.
Slide that.
That's
Intermission time. I can twerk.
Don't twerk.
Oh.
Don't twerk. You got to keep.
Oh.
Don't hurt your hips. That's not a good thing.
Oh, Jesus.
Not a good thing for you. Not a good thing. You know, if you do it, you may end up sticking that way, and you would not like that. You are 85 from cells, I think. B&G pulled the HD. You are 85 from cells. Oh, Banggood did? Why would that be? Because of the camera issue. Oh, yeah. Last night, someone on, was it last night or the night before? We were talking with John Coopy, and he talked about, someone said when we were in the chat that the camera was not so good. It was blurry. Right? It was the Cadex Turtle, was it? Is that what it was?
I think so.
See, I have a Cadex, but I don't think it's the Turtle. Because this was pretty good. I like this. And it has a little cover to keep it on.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I keep mine covered too.
Yeah. Cadex Turtle VX is not so great. Yeah, that was it. Mine's defecto. No pick, gray screen from the start. Okay, that would not be good for me.
Yours is defective and no pick and gray screen from the start? Uh-oh.
Sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, guys, go ahead and think of some questions for Jeff if you have any. He is just really upfront about everything, isn't he?
Jeff is an inspiration. I mean,
oh my God.
I mean, to have the disability he does and do what he does and still be a super nice person like he is, it's amazing.
I know, because you could get really jaded when you have so much stuff happen.
Yeah.
Can't you?
Oh, yeah.
I'm not sure I could do it. Do ask Kim hard questions. LOL. It is very disappointing. I feel you. Yeah. Anytime you get a drone, it's not doing what you want. Jeffreestyle is an amazing person. He is. I think we got to go to his house. We need to all show up and fly with them. Can you hear me?
You're getting feet us and feet.
Time for plan B now. Yeah, time for plan. And yeah, that's all I'm saying. Let's just all show up, bring our quads. It'd be fun. Racing Pilot 2 in 7 months and no less. You know what? Love my drones. That's what just makes me think that there's got to be a way for me to be able to fly decent. There's got to be a way. There's got to be a way. I'm going back to my Sims and just working with music. Too far for me to come. Gremlin, I wish you could. It'd be so fun.
You'd love it here, Ian, if you could come here.
For Joe Cypher drives airport ranger monster. Never. No, haven't heard of him. So can I ask you a question, Jeff, that I forgot about? You said you had owned your father's business. So does that mean
Yeah.
you're also driving truck?
No, I drove truck, and then after I got paralyzed, my dad was getting out of the whole trucking industry, and we bought his business, and we owned it for I don't know how many years, and we ended up finally we got out of it too because it was just got so stressful, and but it did help us, to get established to where we could own our own place and stuff, and we tried to make good decisions, and we don't live extravagantly, but we're happy, we're content. We have what we need.
Well, I gotta say, I think that's the thing, right?
Yeah.
Even with like I'll buy a Powerball and I go, okay, so what do I do with all the money? I start thinking about that, and then I realize I don't know what the hell I do. So best not to win.
Yeah.
I hate to say that because I'm content too, and I think I just want to be able to travel more, of course. But yeah, I'm pretty content with where I'm at. So
If you win, I'll be content. If you give me the money, I'll still be content.
Yeah. I just don't know what I'd do. Everybody would be like, oh, sending me letters about how sad they are that they need the money, and I'd be like, oh man, now I feel guilty. I have money, and it'd be too much. I wish I would have taken my dad's offer and took his semi business when passed. Yeah, mana. There are things we always find things we could have done that we didn't do. But your path is just a different path, mana. Oh. Boston Terrier is back. Hold on. Oh, I think he's starting again. Oh, I just heard a little. I was like, back.
She's back. Sorry.
So I tell everyone
No,
when I stayed at Centroids because we were driving into Canada. So I flew in. We went to dinner with Mike Roche. Then we went back and I stayed the night. And so I'm in this little studio bed, right? And up come both dogs. So I have Cleo, a Boston Terrier, and I have Teddy, little pug-nosed dogs. And so Cleo gets in the bed and gets right between my legs, curls up and falls asleep. And like, now I can't move. And then Teddy just stands there and starts staring at me. And then finally he takes his paw to move the covers. I had to lift the covers. He went up underneath them. I put him back over him. He settled down. He was asleep. And I'm like, I can't even move. I hope I don't have to get up and use the restroom or anything because I am not moving. I'm not moving at all.
Yeah, we have a pug too.
Oh, do you?
A Boston, yeah. And I seen Michael Bainey asked a question earlier, and I wasn't able to answer.
Okay.
Yes, our Boston has these fits, like where she starts like snorting, sneezing fits, and I don't know if that's a common thing for Bostons, but I think it's maybe all the bracky dogs with the short nose might be. But our pug doesn't do it.
I think it's harder
are
for
fun.
them. Those little Boston Terriers, I know. I was sitting on the couch and Centroid was talking, and Teddy jumps up on my couch where I was sitting, opens his mouth, puts it over my face and over my nose, and sits there staring at me with his little face. And I'm like,
wow,
are you done? Started blowing in his mouth. And he backs off and he just stares at me and then does it again. And Centroid's like, I've never seen him do that. You had to pick him up and move him. I'm like, what's up with this dog? I love you. I will
Oh,
beat you. He's so cute.
Boston's are weird. I don't know if they all are, but like ours, she went blind just like about a year ago. She her eyes just turned white and she went completely blind. And the vet said she's going to be depressed and she's probably just going to lay in one spot and you're going to have to carry her to go to the bathroom and all that. Not at all. She is just as nuts as she was when she could see. She runs around the house and jumps all over the furniture, jumps on people, just and it didn't change her one bit. It's I don't know if it's that breed or what.
Well,
But
she takes after her daddy, just doesn't let anything stop her.
yeah,
That's
we
all.
did. If you notice in any of my videos, when I take off for land, you'll see our trees in our yard. The bottoms of them are wrapped with bubble wrap. That's for her.
Ah, I think that is so cool.
Because she'd run into the trees and she'd get bark stuck in her eyes and hurt her eyes because she's a maniac. So we wrapped all of our trees with bubble wrap in the yard.
Oh my gosh.
So she bounces around like a pinball. She's happy though.
Oh,
That's
that's
all
good.
that matters.
That's only because she is so secure in your home.
Yeah, she knows it. Yeah,
Yeah.
we can't move the furniture around or anything. We have to keep the furniture in the same place because if something gets moved, she doesn't know it's there and she'll run into it wide open.
Yeah.
Rager is saying he should have done that with his kids' room. Great idea.
Yeah,
Right?
bubble
You know-
wrap. That's the good stuff.
Boston Terriers are so cute. They are some darn cute dogs. And
She's red.
She
Really?
is.
Yeah, she's not black and white. I'll have Carly grab her. She's like a freak of nature, like almost like a I guess like an albino. She's red and white, and they're supposed to be black and white, and she was born with no tail.
Hi, Carly.
Can you see?
Oh, look at that
There's-
baby.
Snorts a lot
Oh, hi, baby. Hi. Oh, look.
right here.
Oh, that is such a cute
Is
puppy.
she in there? Is she in the view?
They're usually
Yeah, see, her
dark.
eyes are
Yeah,
white.
Yeah. Yeah, they
Yeah,
are.
they're usually black and white.
Yeah.
But,
Noses are caused by inbreeding. Most white tigers look like a pug because of their inbreeding. Oh, I see. Okay, but she is cute. So what
she was
caused her
born
to
with
go
no tail
blind?
too. What's that?
What caused her to go blind?
We had our American Staffordshire. We had a like a pit bull that he was old. You know, we had him for years, and she used to attack him all the time, and like that playing and they'd just get carried away. And one day he like bit her on top of the head, and it made like this little thing on top of her head, and the vet said it caused her to go blind.
Huh.
And he said she would go blind, and sure enough, she did.
Oh boy, hold on. I need to write that down. Hold on. Note to self: don't bite Kim in the head.
No, especially right in the hat button.
I'm sorry. It's not funny what happened to the dog, but it hit me. Sorry.
No, she won't bite you, Kim. It's not true.
Kim, get a haircut, bro.
Hey, it's winter time.
It's winter time. He won't be getting a haircut at all.
I need the fur.
Yeah, I need to do something with my dogs. There's too much hair flying around here. But yeah, that is crazy. I had never
I
heard
know.
that could happen. So,
Yeah, she's a weird dog. I don't know if it was the bite or not. I kind of think it was because she's like because I've heard that albino dogs will go blind and stuff like that, because she's red and white instead of black and white. She was born with no tail. They're supposed to have a tail. I mean, she has
Wow.
nothing, and she has an extra nipple on her. Like, I
She's
don't know if
just,
it's a. Yeah, she's weird.
she's just
It's a freak
different.
dog.
Sounds like Roger.
Roger has extra nipple.
I guess.
Be
No
nice.
ta- and
Do
no
not talk
tail.
about my sweet babu. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You be nice to Roger. Ever since he quit smoking, Jeff, he's been very salty.
I know. He's not dancing as much. I don't even see his disco lights anymore.
I know. He just takes him down. He just like, I don't know.
He's into depression.
Yeah.
Poor Kim.
I do a lot
It's-
of carpet rubbing, when your dogs put their
No, no,
along the
no,
carpet there.
no. We're not talking about that here,
Oh,
little weirdo. Do not.
Picks his feet up, drags his ass on the carpet.
Oh my God, guys.
That's bad. Sorry.
I feel
Sorry.
like I'm on a hill. He just pushed off. Which is going to happen because it's going to be snow season soon. But yeah, I don't think Kim likes that word snow. So when it snows, we don't talk about snow because Kim doesn't like the word snow. So we never say snow here. No.
I see you getting snow around there now already.
Yeah.
oh, we've had it for a while now. It's too early.
Wow.
He keeps
We had no fall.
no.
We had all of a sudden the leaves turned, and now there's nothing on the trees. Now it's just scraggle to fly through now.
What the heck? It's really
Yeah.
getting weird. This weather is weird.
Because of the winds, I think the leaves turned, and then we had just violent winds here, and now there's no leaves in the trees.
We've had a couple times almost 100 mile an hour winds up here. It's been
Wow.
nuts. Yeah.
You don't want to go outside with the empty garbage bag.
Oh heck, you don't want to go outside. Period. Not at my size. I'd be gone in a minute.
I tried to parachute off of our deck up our 2-story house when I was a kid they just came out with those garbage bags, remember, with the handles on them? I stuck my
And
arms in
string.
it, and I thought it'd work like a parachute. Because I had those
Yeah.
little army guys, with the parachutes you throw in the air when you're a kid.
Yeah.
Been
So
there,
I
done
tried
that. Been there,
Yeah.
done that. I took
did
a
it work
green
out?
garbage bag when I was a kid, tied string, and jumped off the 2-story freaking garage roof.
Yeah. My knee went right into
here.
my mouth.
Oh, oh,
Yeah.
oh.
I was laying there going, oh, oh.
Save here, save here. And then when my mom comes out, she kicked the hell out of me for being a dumbass.
Yeah, me too.
You stupid kid, trying to kill yourself.
Yeah, I got my ass whipped for wasting garbage bags.
Oh, I got beaten just for doing
As you're
something
laying on the
dumb like
ground.
that.
Oh my God. Yeah, who would have known you guys would be into FPV at some point?
Oh, that's probably what.
It's that
Yeah.
adrenaline thing, right?
Mm-hmm. Those I don't even know if they make those little army men anymore, do they, with the parachutes?
I
I
don't know. I
I
think
just
they're
hated them
dollars.
because their strings always got all messed up and they were hard to get back into order. At least
Yeah.
my army men were like that.
I used to make them out of garbage bags. That's where I got the idea. I'd make them out of garbage bags and string
It's
and
like
tie them
that.
to my washers and throw washers off the roof of the house.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I worked a lot over the last 3 days, and then today was my first day off, and I slept in really late.
Wait, you
and then
didn't
I
get
had to
home
go
till
get
what?
my-
1 o'clock in the morning?
Huh?
You didn't get home till about 1 o'clock in the morning last night.
Yeah. It's late. And then I couldn't sleep because my dogs missed me and they were all over the place. And so I don't mean to be yawning. I'm not really tired, but I did get to the gym today. Know you're tired, Valerie. Oh, you know I'm tired. Yeah. And ha 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 ha. Nobody knows the trouble I've seen. I
Oh my
see
God.
the trouble.
That's funny.
No snow. I was
Just
telling
got a
you.
freshie, Ed. Oh, sorry.
Oh no, no, you're fine, Jeff. I was just saying that. I was telling everyone we need to go to your house soon so we can all
Yeah.
fly with you because that would be so much fun. I think we have enough people on this side of the country that we should be able to do something.
See how many drones we can drop in the creek.
Yeah. I'm gonna hit the cow pie.
Yeah, for sure. We have plenty of them.
Ew.
We can play connect the dots out there.
So let me ask you something. How do you clean a drone after it's hit a cow pie?
Well, problem too, we have our sand down there by the creek has a lot of magnetic, like metal stuff in it. So if my motors get in it really bad, I have to pull my motors apart, and that metal, you can't really get it out. So I bought silly putty. I got it, like my niece has it and stuff. And if you take the silly putty in there and push it in there, it pulls all that sand and metal out of the bells, and then you can put them back on. And then the cow shit, you just let it dry and air it out with the air compressor. Just blow it out.
Hey John, hi base. How you doing tonight? You spin it up and let it rip.
Yeah.
No, Jeff tried that and it looked nasty. It did. Oh my God. It looked like the camera was all cloudy with poop. It was just, you guys go check that out. You know, you have to, he has it listed as something cow pie. And you go watch it, you'll see.
It was bad.
Yeah. That black sand has caused a few of my motors and ESCs to burn out. Oh wow.
You can get everything else, just spin it out, but you can't spin that metal sand. Just get like a cheap silly putty. It works. It takes it out.
I like this. I asked how you clean it, and Red Dog says carefully, Val. So you do it carefully, and that's what Grandma said. Very carefully. Because if you walked up to it and went to go hit it to get it to spin out and see if it fly, it's going to be throwing poop everywhere, right?
Yeah, that was the worst part. I heard Carly screaming at me across the pasture. She was like, "Don't turtle mode," because I was trying to flip it over and I was slinging shit everywhere, and she had to pick it up and carry it back, and I couldn't hear her. I was listening to music.
Oh my God.
Stop.
Yeah, she wasn't happy with me.
I guess not. That would be what I would be thinking. What do you do once that starts? Oh my God. So guys, we're at our 2 hours, and so I appreciate the fact that everyone came in and watched. It's so much fun. You know, Kim and I will be on tomorrow night at 11 again, back to late night, and then on what is it, on Tuesday, I am doing an interview of a guy who cooks Japanese and I think Korean, isn't it, and Chinese food. And if you like that kind of food, you're going to want to watch and talk to him, because I'm going to be talking to him about a lot of stuff.
Johnny Rope.
Huh?
Johnny Rope.
Yeah. But know that know that he's a friend of Roger's and Kim's, but very fascinating young man. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And then on Sunday, I'm going to be interviewing Rigor Mortis, and I can't wait for that one either.
Cool.
Because Rigor
Awesome.
is a guy who lives on this side or on this side, but no in between a lot of times. I can't wait. I can't wait to interview him. I just really appreciate it. Hey, Jeff, stay where you are. Don't click out, okay? But you know what? I do thank you so much for coming on and letting me talk to you for 2 hours. I know it's long, but I just think I really got to know you on such a better level now, and I'm happy about that. And you and I one day are going to fly together. So I'll
I hope so.
that out somehow. Yeah, California isn't that far from me. I go down there every once in a great while. So, and then if Kim ever comes here, then we'll definitely be traveling there.
Thank you so much for having me and for doing this. I appreciate it.
Yeah, and tell Carly, oh, just adore her. What a great gal she is, and for showing us the puppies too. So, guys, thank you. If you get a chance, hit that like button for me, and just thank you so much. I had such a good time tonight, and thank you for coming in and seeing the interview with Jeffreestyle. I mean, I can just tell how well respected he is in the community by how many people came in. And I just so appreciate that. Thank you so much. And I know
Thank
we're
you.
going to see y'all soon. Hopefully I'll see you on Tuesday. Hey, just thank you. Love you all. Bye.